On this video, we're going to talk about the one thing that needs to change in order for you to have a greater success in 2016 than you had in 2015. Hi, it's Anthony Iannarino, and you know me from thesalesblog.com, and you know me here at YouTube, youtube.com/Iannarino. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. And I want to share with you an insight that I shared yesterday with the 35,000 people on my newsletter list that get an email from me every Sunday morning in their inbox. And that was, what do you need to change to have a different outcome in 2016 than you had in 2015? And look, this is the time when everyone's setting New Year's resolutions. It's the one time of the year where people actually write down what they want, and then normally about 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, they've forgotten all about it and they've given up on those dreams, those goals, those resolutions, whatever you want to call them. So here's how not to do that. The first thing you have to do is you have to decide what beliefs you're willing to change. And I got an email from my friend Lahat in Israel a few weeks ago, and he said, what do you mean when you talk about understanding someone else's beliefs and adopting those? And here's what I mean. There are certain people who have a set of beliefs that's so strong and so powerful that it allows them to generate the results that you want. They're already getting the results that you want. So if you look and you're here because you like social media and you want to understand how to build your brand, you read everything that Gary Vaynerchuk wrote, you read his blog, you watch his videos, his Ask Gary Vee show, and you're going to figure out exactly what somebody who's doing this believes, because that's what's driving his actions. If you care about success and you care about financial freedom, you look at Grant Cardone and see what he believes. Read his 10X book and look at how he looks at money. Try to understand how he looks at the world. If you're an entrepreneur and you want a level of success where you're building your own identity and selling programs online, you look at my friend Chris Brogan at chrisbrogan.com and you understand how to build that community and how to develop those programs, and Chris can teach you that. The more of that mindset that you adopt, the more action you're going to take around them. And it doesn't come the other way for some reason. Making a list of the actions that you need to take to say, I really want physical fitness and I want a physique where I can take my shirt off at the beach or whatever it is. Look at somebody who's already getting those results. They didn't start taking the actions without first having the mindset. And so what people do is they say, I'm going to only eat fruits and vegetables every day for the rest of the year. That's not going to happen, and it's probably not even necessary. So what you do first, you go out and you find somebody who already has what you want, and you start studying their success. You read everything that they write. They've written books about these things. You can go read this. It's easy to find. They write blog posts. They shoot videos. And then start saying, what part of this do I not believe? And listen, if you say, I believe all these things already, and you're not taking action, then you don't really believe them, because if you believe them, you'd already be taking action and you'd already be getting those results. You have to have the belief in order to motivate you to take that action over a long period of time. If you really care about these things, you've got to make this change, this fundamental change between 2015 and 2016. What beliefs are you willing to give up? What do you hold on to that makes you comfortable, that doesn't challenge you? And when you look at guys like Vaynerchuk and Cardone and Chris Brogan and all the other people who you look at through this sort of critical lens where you go, that's them and they're doing this thing and it's wrong because they're arrogant and they're too audacious, they're doing too much, whatever it is that you think, that belief is what's holding you back from the success you want. And so if you look at sales, read Mark Hunter, he'll teach you how to negotiate high profit. Read Mike Weinberg, he'll teach you how to prospect. Read Jeb Blunt's Fanatical Prospecting, you'll learn how to pick up the phone and make cold calls. There's a dozen people that you can go read right now to start gathering those beliefs and implementing those beliefs into the actions that are going to drive your results in 2016. I'm Anthony Iannarino. 2016 is going to be a rocking year for me. I've been setting goals. I've been adjusting my beliefs. I adjust them all the time. From time to time, I look at every belief I have and say, is that still serving me, or do I need to shed it and replace it with something better? Leave your ideas and your comments below, and I'll respond to every one of them. Again, if you're not on the newsletter, thesalesblog.com/newsletter, hit the subscribe button here, and I'll see you back here next time.